Yes, today is January 1st, 2023, the first day of a new year, and we at this channel is here to report to you the death of a dancehall artist's son. And the dancehall artist's stage name is Angel Dolas. His son was, dirtied by the security forces, by the soldiers in Waterhouse, Kingston and them, that's, along Balcom Drive. And two guns, that you're looking right now on the screen were recovered from the scene. Those of you who knew and remember Angel Dolas and know that he's a prolific writer. He wrote some nice songs for Bounty Killer and others. And Angel Dolas, he was a part of the Scare Them crew. You remember that crew that, back in the 90s when Bounty Killer and Beanie Man were going on. Them crew used to be the crew that, they went on stage before Bounty Killer, to warm up the place for him, and they were very, very, prolific in what they were doing. So I just wanted to watch, video from the scene of the killing of this, the dirtying of this young man. He cannot be more than about 15, 16 thereabout, so I want you to watch the video. You watch, you listen, and you decide. Yeah, so I used to station at Unspear, and in this community of Waterhouse where this young man have lost his 3 points. Yes, that was a part of that's a part of my patrol when I was there. Very dangerous place, but I know right now it's supposed to be even more dangerous at the security force because of the influx of amount of guns in Jamaica. Back then it was bad and very dangerous for us as police officers. So imagine now when there's so many rifles on the island and stuff like that. But good parenting, sometimes can prevent things like this from happening. And when I say good parenting, I mean that this young man parent, his mother and his father, if they were parenting him properly, although he lives in the ghetto, he would know to listen to them, because they know that living in communities, depressed community like Waterhouse and places like that, that as a male, your lifespan is like 25 years old if you're going to involve anything to do with illegal guns. It's either the security force is going to kill you or a bad man is going to kill you. So for this young man, this, more or less he's an high school student, because we don't have secondary school in Jamaica anymore. So if this young man was there playing around with guns, with the new year and firing shots. Remember, the security force had warned people in Jamaica, not to fire shots when the clock strike 12:01. That's in the new year, because they say what goes up must comes down. But some people, they don't listen. And if his mother and father had raised him well, and I guess because living in the ghetto, but you have to listen. You understand? When you live in this place, if you want to make it out, you have to listen and listen to your parents. And basically, it's one of two things. It's either this young man was not listening to his parents, or two, he was allowed to do whatever he wants. Because that's how it is, with these kids, this generation, they want the parents to be their friends and not parents. They don't want any parental guidance because they know everything already. And the security forces have warned the Jamaican people not to do this, to fire a shot and to celebrate the new year. So more or less, when they saw the silhouettes of the security force, they fired upon them and they returned the fire, and that's it. So I'm just gonna give you a brief synopsis from the Olympic Garden police. It says the security forces seized 2 firearms, as you can see, a 9mm pistol and a shotgun during an armed confrontation with a gunman on Balcom Drive, Olympic Gardens, Kingston 11, St. Andrew, 5 minutes into 2023 this morning. The gunman was mortally wounded during the confrontation and the weapons were taken from him. Armed criminals are being urged not to challenge the security force when confronted and should instead immediately surrender and comply with the instruction given. So basically, this young man, he was given the chance, to surrender, and for some reason or the other, his brain must have been, his brain went somewhere else and he did not comply. In Jamaica, we know that we do not have a criminal problem. What we do is a terrorist and corruption problem. We have is a corrupt system called a government elected by criminal-minded people who in turn elected criminals on this little island called Jamaica. And based on what is happening there, you don't know who's a criminal and who's not, because the government is cleaning the criminal records of felons, of convicted felons, and turning them into model citizens. And the biggest example and poster child for this is twice convicted drug dealer Isaac Buchanan. Yes, we don't know if Isaac Buchanan, if he's a fish, if he's a shark or an alligator. So we're just reporting what we know. What we know that the Jamaican government, is deliberately exporting convicted criminals to other countries to cause mayhem. At this channel, as a community, we do not like criminals, terrorists, their supporters, enablers and financiers. No man is above the law and no man is below it. Nor do we ask any man's permission when we ask them to obey the law. It takes courage to uphold the law, and the depraved mind people break the law. Yes, and before I commence the video, have you subscribed to the channel as yet? If you need to subscribe, please subscribe now. Please like the video. Click on the notification bell and select all, so that when we upload a video, you'll be able to be the first person to get the notification. Yes man, thanks for subscribing to the Jamaica Young Police channel. Moving on to my loyal viewers and subscribers. There's a WhatsApp group link for you to join the group's conversation and discuss issues that affect our communities and how we can help as law-abiding citizens. And we want to venture in more, not only with the YouTube channel. We want to able to have an attorney down in Jamaica so that we can challenge certain things when they come on to the security forces in the court, because it seems like the Police Federation is not doing anything to protect our police officers, because the police officers in Jamaica, they do not have any constitutional rights to remain silent, and we are for the Constitution. You understand? So we'd like that. We'll be venturing down the street when it comes down to the police, that no civilian or no person who serving any other branches of the Jamaica Defence Force cannot lead the police force. You have to be a certified police officer. Yes, and we don't care who in the army or who is from the army want to be upset. We don't want a soldier to lead the police force. If you want to say the police force is corrupt, it's you people corrupted. We have good police officers there that can lead the police force with honor, courage, and commitment. There's an assistant commissioner of police that named MacArthur Sutherland. I know the man. Not only I've never worked with him, but I know the man's character. And I am telling you, based on my information and based on my experience as a detective when this man was at Kingston East Division. And when I'm talking from evidence. And, these police officers who have said that this man, MacArthur Sutherland, is one of the unblemished police officer whose record is clean. The man record is like a white sheet. So when you're talking about the police force is corrupt, I know, but so the police officer association is not doing anything about that. We're not up any job that any person is doing. That person must be qualified. If you are going to drive a car, you must have a driver's license to drive that car, or else you go to jail. If you want to be the commissioner of police, you must join the police force and start from the police training facility. Now I know they're doing all kind of things, but enough is enough now. 3 soldiers, we don't want any more soldiers to lead the police force. Number one, Corporal Oliver, who was killed, and he didn't get his gun salute. They didn't even promote the man so that his family could get some more benefits. So we don't want no more soldier. Period. You understand? Yes, he's doing a good job, but after this one, no more. So that will be a part of our fighting too. You understand? When it comes on to the police force. The police force is an institution. We don't want no infiltration of no one. If the police was corrupt, yeah, we'll ride with a corrupt police force because we have a corrupt society. We want the police force supposed to be manned by police officers. MacArthur Sutherland is the man. They cannot corrupt MacArthur Sutherland. Believe you me, I know that. I have spoken to police officers who have worked with this man and know him. As reported earlier about Angel Doula's son. It is so unfortunate what happened to this young man, and may his soul rest in peace. But to all mothers and fathers who live in the some of you call it the garrison. For me it's the ghetto because I am a product of the ghetto. When you have your child, especially a boy, you have sons, you need to talk to them because it's easy for them to lose them once they venture with illegal guns. Illegal guns, the only two scenarios that is gonna end with them. They're gonna be killed or go to prison. So you have to talk to your sons. There's nothing nice about illegal guns. I don't know how a man become a gunman because every day that they live, they are saying, "Thank God, I am alive," because that's how stressing that life is. Remember that the gun that they have is illegal, So when they do somebody something, they have to hide the gun. So when their enemy wants them, you understand? It's easy, even Stevens. It's time to educate the youths in these communities. Stay away from people with guns. Don't let nobody coerce or use peer pressure on your sons to mess with guns. If this young man, if he was taught by his parents or the people in the community not to mess with illegal guns, he would be alive today. But as I said before, and I'll say again, these young people think that they know everything. And it's sad. May his soul rest in peace. It's just one of those things. And congratulations to the soldiers, and police officer who was there last night. None of you didn't get hurt. None of you get hurt or injured. So, at Jamaica Young Police Channel, we are very happy for that. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.